The Disney park ticket system has grown over the years, and it can get quite complicated when you are looking to book your Disney vacation. But what if we had a solution or a way that Disney could simplify this process and make everything a whole lot easier?
Your attention, please.
What is shaking, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about tickets and the amount of tickets that Disney offers to its guests for Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So as some of you may know, we are headed back to Walt Disney World in November. So we are trying to finish getting our tickets. We've already got our hotel. We're trying to organize our trip and get prepared. And Ashley brought up this interesting point. There are so many different ticket options that you can choose from. And not just for Walt Disney World, but also for Disneyland. You have your single day, your multi-day, up to 5 days. You have all your different annual passes. There's 5 different annual passes, including your discounted for your Southern California and your Florida residents. There's just so many tickets to choose from to see which one fits you best. And I like that. I like the aspect of customization to your own trip, because not everybody fits under the same bubble. But now you also have the Very Merry Christmas Party. You also have the Mickey's Not So Scary event. You have after-hour events, hard ticket events that are happening after park hours. That is all a separate cost. And it can get complicated and it can get really expensive really fast if you're not careful with how you're planning. So here's a solution that I could see Disney possibly moving to in the future, because I think it could be really popular. So what if Disney were to create a universal ticket, a dream ticket that would include multiple things instead of just the theme parks? If you were going in Halloween season, you could buy a ticket that automatically includes your Not So Scary Halloween party. If you're going during Christmas, it automatically includes your Very Merry Christmas Party. What if Disney were to create something like that? I think it's definitely plausible. The hard part is it would have to be a single day ticket, or you make it a reservation kind of thing. If you buy a multi-day ticket, you just put in, hey, I want the Very Merry on this day, if that is when it is happening, or you're Not So Scary. That you pick the day that it's happening, and you make it just like you would for a normal purchase of the hard ticket event. But if it was to include special events like this, or even after-hour events, where it's a full day plus, make it a full day ticket plus the extra, would you be game for that? Would you want a ticket that includes your park admission for the day and includes your after hours event? Whether, like I said, that be Halloween, Christmas, just a hard ticket after dark special at Disneyland, something that is included in your ticket. Now, I can definitely see Disney possibly moving this way in the future, where Disney creates just all these events that happen. It seems like every week there's a different event happening at any of the parks, whether it's Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, Disneyland, DCA. There seems to always be an after hours event that is happening. And those prices can really add up. When you are paying up to $200 in the summer for a park hopper at Disneyland, $200 for a park hopper, and now you have an after hours event, a hard ticket event that's going to cost you another $125 to $150. You're looking at $350 for one day. Now, obviously, if you are extending your stay or extending your trip to 5 days, 4 days, whatever it is, it's going to seem a little bit cheaper. It's not, it's still really expensive. I mean, it is cheaper, but it is still really expensive. But if Disney were to add in one of these events, if you got a 5-day ticket, hey, it's Halloween time, right at the start of Halloween, tickets are still up because it's still technically summer. You add in one of these tickets, let's say you just do a single park day on a Friday. It's a peak time, so it's going to be $200 for a park hopper. Hey, for an extra $70, you can add on the Mickey's Not So Scary. You can make it like an add-on, which again is kind of focused toward how Walt Disney World does a lot of their stuff. Because you have your tickets, you can add in your park hopper, and then you can add in the park hopper plus, which includes water parks. And it's cheaper than just going to the water park itself. So I could definitely see Disney doing this moving forward, adding in these hard ticket events into your purchases. But now the annual pass holder is the part that I really like, and I'm excited to get your opinion on this next topic. As most of you may know, we are annual pass holders for Disneyland. We have the top tier of Disneyland annual passes. We don't have the dual coast annual pass, and we just have the top annual pass for Disneyland. So this whole video came about when Ashley brought up all of these hard ticket events, from Mickey's Not So Scary, Very Merry, all these after hour, after dark events. And she says, you know, the prices really add up. So what if they were to create this universal or dream annual pass that includes these hard ticket events? And that got me thinking, that could really work for Disneyland and Disney World. So now take the top two tiers, the top two annual passes for Disneyland. Now I'm just going to use Disneyland for an example because we are annual pass holders. A little easier to explain, but this also applies to Walt Disney World. So take those top two tiers, the no blackout and just the Christmas, the 2 week of Christmas blackout, those two passes. Let's say you bump up the prices just a couple $100, whether, you know, 100, 200, maybe even $3, depending on how far you want to go. And we all know Disney loves to bump up prices. Disney's all about bumping up prices. So you increase those, but now you get all of the hard ticket events. Now, you can't just go to literally every single day of every single event. The hard ticket events, you just have to make a reservation for them because there's maybe once a month, once every couple months. All the after hours or after dark events, you just go online just like you would to purchase. Like right now, if you go online, you can purchase the after hours events. But that's how you would do it with this annual pass, where you just go online, make your reservation, and okay, you're good to go. You don't have to pay any additional price. And for Mickey's Not So Scary, it's the same concept. You say, hey, in 2 weeks I want to go. You get online, you make your reservation. Now here's the kicker. On these longer events like the Halloween or Christmas seasons where they have multiple events, where there's upwards of 30 different days that you can experience this event, they would have to put a limit on how many times you could go to that single event. The last thing Disney wants is an overpopulation of annual pass holders. Now it is money. They do want all of these annual passes. They do want this based income. That's how they judge how much money Disney, especially Disneyland, is going to make. That is their bottom line. Hey, how many annual pass holders do we have? This is how much money we're making off of them. So they always want annual passes. But they don't want all of these special events to just be overrun with annual pass holders. So what if you were to just put a limit of 2? Your annual pass is good for 2 of the Halloween days or 2 of the Christmas days, the special events for those 2 seasons, or for those 2 holidays. Just 2. You can go to 2, and that's fully included. If you want to do more, then you have to pay the extra price. So I think Disney could really capitalize on this idea of having a universal annual pass that includes all of these special events. And like I said, if you bump up the prices, I believe people would definitely be interested in getting this because it will save them money in the long run toward these hard ticket events. So just a quick recap. Would you be game? Would you purchase a ticket, a single day, multi-day ticket, where you would have the option to add on these hard ticket events for a discounted price? I think 99% of us would agree that that would be a great idea, to where you could add on one of these hard ticket events for a discounted price. Now, if you are an annual pass holder or have ever thought about being an annual pass holder, would you be up to this? Would you be game to pay a little extra? I mean, like I said, we're already paying $1,300, $1,400 for our pass. Now you're going to bump it up to $1,500, which will then end up bumping up the double coast pass even more. But if you were to pay $200, maybe even $300 more, but you can go to all of the hard ticket after hour events for Disneyland, all of the extra hard ticket events at Disney World. You can go to 2 of the Mickey's Not So Scary. You can go to 2 of the Mickey's Very Merry Party. And it's all included in your annual pass, where you get all of these extra events for just a couple $100 more. I know we would be fully game for it. And I think most of the annual pass holders would like to see this, just so that you can experience these hard ticket events that, like I said, really add up over time. So once again, would you want to buy a single day, multi-day ticket with the add-on? And would you be willing to pay a couple $100s more for your annual pass if it included all of the after-hour hard ticket events, plus a select few of the bigger Halloween parties and Christmas parties? So that's going to do it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have not done so already, give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when other videos like this or other park adventure videos are uploaded. And as always, if you're at any of the Disney parks, tell Mickey and Minnie I say hi. And I will see you all a little later.